Oh, good afternoon, everyone. I'm here on a more serious basis, actually. However, it is a piece of artwork, but it has a serious element to it. Basically, this, for a start, I had a voice in my head stating, "He opened something." And, you know, you can believe whatever you want. I'm guessing it's to do with religious connotations, like a seal. A seal is, well, basically a wax letter, a bit like the 99 Theses to the for the first, when Protestantism first came about. Actually, there was a letter left at the door of one of the churches at the time, bringing obviously accounts of judgment and stuff. So basically, law is an interesting thing, and this is to do with all laws, and I do summons all the witnesses, whether it would be the heavenly realms, on the earth, upon the earth, and all the other different realms that there are. Witnesses, because it's obviously very important. And I'll do the lighting of the candle. So, yeah. Basically, I have been hard done by in my life. My life has been taken away from me, and I honestly try to get better, but I actually got worse during my course of trying to get better. I did everything that was asked of me: CBT, medication, you name it. But basically, I found that my voices increased, all sorts, my attitude and everything. And I am sort of annoyed about it. And before, just my last, he couldn't help me, my psychiatrist. And on the last session that we had, he could do no more for me, so he said, "I think it's best if we don't bother." But before he left, because I said to him that I don't think voices are hallucinations, and he actually agreed with me. You can decide whether or not he was patronizing me, humoring, or whether or not he was actually agreeing with me. Now, I suffer from voices inside my head, and they are extremely cruel. Now, the system is built up of various things. It works in the same way as most manipulators and dictators, and it has failed time and time again in many different levels and accounts. And I don't think medication is the way. I've even had voices about receiving the sign. I even had one today that said, "We will force it into your head. We'll make him force it onto him." And these are crimes against humanity, what actually a human being is. It's not to be cattle marked. It's not to be labelled in any way as a number, because I am not just a number. I am a human being with complex emotions that run through me. And yes, people do get angry. That is fine. That is passion and stuff like that. But I am going to open the verdict, and the court of the Voices Forum is in everybody's head. Voices, which I believe everybody has. So I'm going to open this, the seal. See the seal. It's actually very good, the wax. I would recommend sending a letter this way. It is actually quite sturdy as well, actually. And there it is. Okay. Yeah? And I'll try and get more signatures when the time is appropriate. We, the victims, have put the system to the court, whereby the system was tried with honesty for the care for humanity, which was by all laws, whether religious or their own law, in accordance to the law of the world, of the earth, and that is built into our heart. The system was found guilty of all charges in the first degree to the crimes against humanity, and is charged with full exposure, named and shamed, the voices whereby, and confusion within the voices forum, whereby lies cannot be implemented. The children of the earth have sentenced the system to the closure, as it is incapable to care in the care of humanity. So it has been discharged itself in the caring for humanity. And basically that's the verdict. So that's it, really. Basically, it's a very cruel world out there, and I do warn you at this point, because things have reversed. Do take care, especially with spikings of drink. When the wind changes, people's underneath will appear, and you have to be very careful for those who are still in there. Godspeed. And I do thank you for listening.